and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you what's in my bag. So I'll start with the bag. As I just mentioned, this bag is from Monsoon and it was actually half price. So I went in there a few days after Christmas and I saw this and I really love this colour. My last two bags have been a similar colour to this. The last one was a material bag and unfortunately it faded quite badly on the front and it doesn't look that great anymore. It looks a bit haggard and a bit old. I bought that one from Etsy. If I can find a clip of the bag I will show it to you. It was an alright bag and somebody had homemade it and it was lovely, don't get me wrong, but it was a bit impractical at times. Had this bar that when you did it up it would fit, it was meant to fit round your back but it didn't really fit round my back too well. And the zip was always a bit awkward to do up as well. So I invested in a new bag and this was half price in Monsoon, in accessorise actually. It was reduced from 50 to 25 I think, so I thought it was a bit of a bargain. I have realised that the zip on this one isn't that brilliant either. It's a bit of an awkward zip and when you're trying to do your bag up quickly, like when you're in the supermarket to get out the queue, it is a bit awkward. I can do it up really well now while I'm sitting down, but when I'm like standing up, it is quite hard to do up. But as I said, I do love the colour and I love the style of it as well. I really like backpacks now. I find this the easiest way to carry my stuff around. So I think I'm probably going to continue using backpacks. But yeah, as I said, it's got a big pocket here and then it has a small zip pocket at the front, which I normally put my keys and my phone in, which is a bit naughty because people can just reach into your bag, can't they? So yeah, but anyway, and then it has this secret pocket at the back. So if I go out in London, when we went out in London over Christmas for our anniversary, I actually put my phone down here. So it wasn't in the front pocket, so it's not as obvious. And it's a bit harder to get to this back pocket as well. So, and I think I'd probably notice if someone was trying to undo it. So I did store anything valuable that I was carrying in this back pocket and it was really handy. So I like the fact it's got 3 pockets. I love the colour, as I said, and it's just a really comfy bag to wear as well. If I can find it, I will try and link it in the description box below for you too. So inside my bag, I like to keep, nowadays, because it's so cold outside, a hat and a pair of gloves. So I asked Father Christmas, well my husband, to buy me a new hat from M&S. So this is from M&S and I think it was about £10 probably. Maybe less than that, I'm not sure. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. And it's just a little blue bobble hat and I love it. When I was a kid, I always used to have a bobble hat. So I had a brown hat with a yellow bobble on top. My dad said I look really cute in this hat. So I've always wanted a bobble hat again and I've got one this year. And I'm really pleased with it. It's really warm, it keeps my head warm. And I always keep it in my handbag just in case it's really cold and I need a hat. And also I keep my handbag in the hallway as well. And I always keep it in there because in the mornings I normally just need to grab it and run out the door with Ted on the school run. And I also keep a pair of gloves in there as well now because obviously it's winter and it's cold. And these are my grey gloves. They do look a bit worn actually now, but Howard again bought me these and I ordered these from Howard from M&S. And they weren't too expensive. I think they were about £5 or £6 and they're just a lovely grey colour. They're really comfortable as well to wear and they're really easy, like, because sometimes my shoelaces on my boots will come undone and I used to have mittens and I'd have to take off my mittens in the middle of the street and then try and tie my shoelaces up and then put my mittens back on. So it's much easier with these and also it's much easier doing things like the front door with like finger gloves rather than mittens. So yeah, again, I'm really pleased with these and I keep these in my bag. And again, if I can find them, I'll link them in the description box below for you. And then the next item I always keep in my bag is my purse. I had a fat face purse for about 10 years, and in the last 2 videos that I've done on my handbag, what's inside my bag, I showed the fat face purse, but it really did start to fall apart. The leather on the outside, or the leatherette, started to crumble away and stuff, and so Howard bought me this purse, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, and I've been storing it in a drawer thinking I'll change everything over one day soon, and I never got round to it. And then I think Howard brought my purse into me at Christmas, and I didn't really have a lot to do, so I decided just to swap everything out of my old purse and put it into this one. This one is a really great purse. I really love this. It's got a zip on it, and then it opens right out. And it opens so you've got these cards in here, and you can put your main, I put my main cards in here, and I put like my store cards and all those cards that you don't really ever know what to do with down here. It's a great one for storing cards. It's got lots of space in it as well. So I've got stamps in here, and I keep my money in here. And then it's got a zip up pocket for coins as well. I don't think this was too expensive either. I can't remember how much it cost, but you can also take it off as well, and you can put your mobile phone in here, and you can use it as like a carry purse as well. So it means that you don't have to like carry your mobile phone separately. I've never done that. I think it has to be a mobile phone without a case on it, to be honest with you. But yeah, because I always carry my bag, so I've never needed to put my phone in here. You can also put a pen in it as well, I've noticed. So it's a really handy purse, and yeah, as I said, I don't think it was that expensive, and I got Howard to buy this on Amazon for me. So if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below for you. So the next item that I store in my handbag is this pencil case, and this pencil case actually came with my last bag, my other bright yellow bag that I have, and I thought when I first saw this, oh, that's really handy. It actually came free with my last bag as well, and I think it's just like a little homemade bag. So it's been made, because as I mentioned earlier, I bought my bag on Etsy, and I think this has been made by somebody. So I don't think I can find this product for you, but actually having a pencil case in your bag is really handy, I have to say. I'd never thought of it before until this arrived. So when this arrived, I decided to put lots of things in here. As you can see, it's very packed in here. And the first thing I decided to put in here is my Burt's Bees lipstick. And this lipstick is a bright pink lipstick. And it's a bit like a lip balm, I suppose. It doesn't last very long, I have to say, but it's a beautiful lipstick. And it keeps my lips really lovely and soft. It's actually made from beeswax inside here. So it's a really great one. And I don't think it's organic, but it's an all natural product. And if I can find this product, I will link it in the description box below for you. Then, being a mum and being a bit of a crier as well, I don't know why I have two, I've obviously cried a lot of tears recently. I always keep tissues in here as well. You never know when you're going to need a tissue with a child around, I have to say, and me as well. I am, as I said, a bit of a crier. And then I also keep a pen in here as well, because on a Saturday morning I'll put my shopping list in here, and I like to cross off as I go around the supermarket what I've bought. So I always keep a pen, and I keep my Tangle teaser in here as well. This looks a bit grubby actually. Yeah, so I've had this Tangle teaser for about, I want to say 15 years. I bought this from Stratford, Westfields at Stratford. There was a Tangle Tees shop in there at one point, and they were selling these, and I thought, I've never seen one of those before, and I decided to buy it for my handbag, and it has stayed in every single handbag ever since, I'm really pleased to say. It's a really handy hairbrush because it has a cover on it, so it keeps the bristles out of anything in your bag, and it's just really handy to have as well, and it fits into this pencil case really nicely as well. I think when I bought this it was probably about 15 or 20 pounds, so it wasn't a cheap item, but it has lasted me such a long time. I'm really pleased with this product, I have to say. And again, if I can find anything similar, I will link it in the description box below for you. And then I also keep coconut oil in my bag. I normally use coconut oil on my lips sometimes if they're a bit dry. And I've also got dry skin on the backs of my hands, and I know a lot of people say, oh, coconut oil not a good idea, but it does actually help me during winter when my skin is quite dry, and it's just a handy sized pot to keep in here as well. So yeah, I always keep a little tub of coconut oil nowadays. And being a mother, I also keep plasters in here as well. My son, whenever he gets a cut, always seems to think he needs a plaster, or when he bangs himself he always seems to think he needs a plaster. I do try to stop him because I'm like, it's a bit of a waste of material, and the world is running out of resources, so could we stop using plastic? And he's like, no, I need a plaster. So yes, I always keep a packet in here. I do try to avoid using them as much as possible, but unfortunately with a small child he always needs a plaster, so I've got a packet in my bag just in case. And then I have another lipstick in here. I forgot this one was in here actually, and this is a lipstick by Lavera. Lavera is an all-natural company, and the gentleman who is like the CEO, the owner of the company, had terrible trouble with his skin when he was younger, so he wanted to make products that were helpful, and he found that organic products were the best way to go. So Lavera is an all-natural, all-organic company, and I think if they can't find the organic, they'll find an alternative. So, and I bought this lipstick some time ago now. I probably shouldn't have it in my bag any longer, but it's just a lovely lipstick to carry around. It's a bright red lipstick. Let me see what it's called. Red Berry Charm, that's what it's called. And again, because it's organic, it doesn't last that long on my lips, but it's just nice to have on every so often. So I always keep that in my bag as well. And I have another pen just in case the other one runs out. And I also have a mascara, and this is by a company called Avril, and this again is an organic mascara. So if you're new here and you don't know, I try to use organic and natural products on my skin, and this one is completely natural. Avril is another company like Lavera, and they make organic and natural products. And this is a really lovely mascara, I have to say, and I do use it quite a lot when I'm out and about, because I find with organic products that they tend to rub off quite easily. I try to buy ones without any silicone in them, because silicone isn't that great for your skin either, but I do think the silicone holds onto your skin for a lot longer if it's in makeup products, but I don't really like to have it on for too long, so I'm trying my best to be a bit more eco-friendly and stuff as well. So yeah, this is a really great mascara, and again, if I can find this product, I'll link it in the description box below for you. And then I also like to keep sunglasses in my bag, because sometimes in the winter, in the northern hemisphere especially, the sun can be quite low when you're driving. So I always like to have sunglasses in my bag in case I'm out driving and I need a pair. And this sunglasses case I bought probably about 3 or 4 years ago now, and I bought it from a market stall at Thames Chase, which is like a local country park to us, and every Sunday, I think it was a Christmas fair, and they have a barn and they open it up to stalls and stuff, and they have people selling like crafty items and things. And this was actually made by a local lady, and it's just a bag, a sunglasses case or a glasses case with glasses on the front, and I thought it was really sweet. So I bought one of these, and I think I bought one for my friend as well for her Christmas present. And inside it I keep my sunglasses, and I must admit I'm not a great sunglasses buyer, and I think I'm going to have to replace these soon because the lenses are all scratched, like literally. I think there's a big bit here which is scratched away as well. These aren't the greatest pair of sunglasses, so I think I'm going to have to invest in a new pair. But I bought these from Dorothy Perkins. I think I bought these 5 or 6 years ago now, and I really loved them at the time. My husband thinks I look really silly with these big sunglasses on, but I really like them. And I love the bit down here. It's got like a snakeskin print down the sides, which really drew my eye to them, and I thought, oh, they look a bit different, so I decided to buy them. I think they were probably about £10 at the time. And also in this sunglasses case, I keep my son's sunglasses as well, because if mummy puts hers on, normally you're guaranteed that Ted will want his and sulk if he doesn't have them. So I always keep his in here as well. He has about 3 pairs lying around the house, but these are his Batman ones, and these we bought from Primark last summer, I think. He really liked them when he saw them in Primark, and they were about £3, so I just decided to buy him a pair. And they have like a Batman cartoon imprint on the inside, and they've got the Batman logo up here, and they're like a mirrored pair of sunglasses, and he really does look quite cool in these, I have to say. And if I can find these, I'll link them in the description box below for you. So the final item that I carry in the main part of my bag is I always carry an umbrella. You will always need an umbrella in the UK. It always rains here, especially during winter. So yes, always carry an umbrella. I even carry one of these during summer. That's how much it can rain sometimes in this country, and normally it rains in summer as well. And this umbrella I bought from my local supermarket, Sainsbury's. I think they were on offer. It's a totes umbrella. If I can find a similar product, I'll link it in the description box below for you. But what drew my eye to this was the yellow handle and then the yellow top as well, and then the black and white. I just thought that looked really cool, and I really like the umbrella. I think it still works as well, at least I hope it does. Yeah, it still works, so fingers crossed it keeps for a while. I tend to find that my son gets hold of an umbrella and then they die, miserably die. But yes, so yeah, I keep this in the bottom of my bag as well. So finally, I just thought I'd show you what I keep in my front pocket, because I forgot to do that at the beginning of this video. So I always keep my phone. This is a Google Nexus 5, so yes, it's a very old phone now. It's probably about 3 or 4 years old, but it still works really well. And as my husband says, we're going to keep our phones for at least 3 to 4 years before we change them. So I think I'm due a new one very soon, but it's been a really great phone. I have no complaints with this phone whatsoever. It has started to slow down a little bit, but not as badly as my iPhone did a few years ago before I had this phone. So yes, really pleased with this phone. And then finally, the last thing I keep in my front pocket is my keys. Probably should keep them in the back pocket, but anyway, yeah, I always keep my keys. My car key I always keep with my door key as well, just so I can find it and I don't lose it. And I also have my Sainsbury's Nectar card and my Tesco card and a few other store cards as well. The little keyring ones that you can just slide through a till. So yes, that is what I keep in my bag. So that's what's inside my bag, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. What do you keep in your bags? I'd love to know. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.